Welcome back. My journey was lonely without him, but his love for Goans keeps me going. These are the words of Environment Minister Alina Saldana, who remembers her husband Matani Saldana on his first death anniversary. On this day, Alina wishes to fulfill Matani's dream of special status for Goa and to protect Goa's scarce land resources. She is happy with the government's recognition to Matani. Lokik Shilkar's special report.
Madam, how was your journey in the field of politics and social life without Mathani?
Matani from up there must be happy.
Opposition leader Pratap Singh Rani has wholeheartedly supported Mopa Airport. Rani has termed CM's budget as directionless and debt mounting. Meanwhile, his own partyman Alex Reginald has opposed Mopa and asked CM to get the ICAO. Independent MLA Vijay Sardesai has opposed Mopa. He said that scrapping Mopa Airport would be the best way to pay respect to the ideals of late Matani Saldana rather than naming the magnanimous South Goa Collector's Office.
Mopa Airport should be taken up with right earnest. We know that the assurance has already been given by the central government as well as the state government, saying that the WM Airport will remain, it will function. But if in North Goa that airport comes, it's not only going to serve people, it's going to create a lot of employment for the people of North. You go to Pedne, there's nothing much.
Meanwhile, Congress MLA Alex Reginald has cleared that his views are different from the views of his opposition leader Pratap Singh Rani over the Mopa issue.
My decision is very straight. In fact, there is no question of harming the Shetkars or the persons who are affected, and having an airport which will benefit the PPP fellow. I demand that ACAO gives a report, and once ACAO gives a report, we will be able to tell the truth. What is his fear of telling ACAO to make one more report?
Independent MLA Vijay Sardesai has continued his opposition to Mopa Airport.
The South Goa District Collectorate building in his memory seems to be more of an afterthought. This announcement should have been made at the time of the inauguration, and the delay suggests other motivations like the forthcoming Lok Sabha elections. I would think that a greater tribute that the Chief Minister could pay to the late Matani Bab would be to respect his views on various matters like the Mopa Airport, which he had opposed tooth and nail.
Bureau Prudent.
NCP State President Nilkant Halankar has termed CM's budget as anti-Aam Aadmi. Halankar has expressed concern over revenue generation aspects in the absence of mining operations. Halankar also claimed that most of the developmental works in tourism department which have kicked off today were commissioned and tendered during his tenure as the tourism minister.
Unfortunately, one of the occupants, that was Sister Maria Martin, the superior of Our Lady of Fatima, come from my village, and I knew her personally. What is surprising that it takes 1 year. This government is in power, and as my president has said, it has been earlier also in power. It took 37 people to die for them to realize that bookings are not being done with proper names and proper numbers.
जेट्टी मल्टीपल ह्यो ज्यो टुरिजमाचे जे प्रोजेक्ट आसले 3-4 हे म्हाज्या कारकिर्दीत ऑलरेडी टेंडर जाल्ले ऑलरेडी काम चालू जालां कार पार्क पासून तेजे म्हाका एक आमी तेन्ना फी सुद्दां भरलेली लायसन्स म्युनिसिपालिटी जी बजेट पळय गोवा गव्हर्मेंटान केल्या ही एंटी आम आदमीची बजेट म्हणपाक कांय हरकत ना गव्हर्मेंटान ज्यो आतां स्किमी दाखयल्या जे लोकांक सगळ्या हितून जे कश्यो स्किमी फॅसिलिट करतले हे दाखयला पूण तेज्या बरोबर कॉन्क्रीट रेवेन्यू पयशे कशे येतले हे ठामपणे दाखोवंक ना खंयच्या माध्यमान हे पयशे येतले.
Institute of Psychiatric and Human Behavior, Bamboli, in its report filed before the High Court, could not clarify that Samir Shetye, convicted for murdering his wife, committed the crime due to unsound mind. The state government has challenged trial court's judgment in which Samir was convicted for stabbing his wife but released on the grounds of insanity. IPHB examined the mental health of Samir Shetye. On the directions given by the High Court, IPHB filed its report before the court on Wednesday. But this report is unable to clarify whether the crime was committed due to unsoundness of mind. The state government has challenged trial court's judgment in which Samir was convicted for stabbing his wife but acquitted on the ground of insanity. On 1st December 2009, Samir Shetye stabbed his wife twice in her abdomen, ate at home and got arrested by the Vasco police at the scene of the crime. Initially, he was charged for attempt to murder. But after battling for her life for about 9 months, Samir's wife died on 6th of September 2010 and the charge against Samir was enhanced to murder of his wife. The High Court has adjourned this matter for 26th of March for the next hearing. Reporter Mukesh Kumar for Prudent. Let's take a short break. Stay tuned.